Hi guys. So most of you probably know me. For those of you who haven't met me yet, let me introduce myself. I'm Dilyara and I'm a product lead of Niko Niko. I'm very excited that Flatstack has decided to use Niko Niko to measure client satisfaction. I do think that Niko Niko is a perfect tool for that, and I hope that you will find it useful, efficient, and exciting. So I wanted to take a few minutes to walk you through Niko Niko and to show you how everything works, how to get set up, and how to make the best out of it. So bear with me, I'm going to share my screen and show you around. So let's start from the very beginning and see how you register with Niko Niko and create your team, set up questions for them. So obviously what I'm going to do is click on try it now and walk you through registration steps. Oh, you won't see that because this is Chrome pop-ups. So yeah, let's get started. So there's no magic in here. Obviously, everything is pretty straightforward. And I'm gonna pick a Niko Niko walk through. Let's call this that. Yeah, and this is the second step, creating a team. Obviously, if you're creating a team for a project, you would want to call it the same way your project is called. So your project name, or maybe the company is called. So I guess it's entirely up to you. So you can actually go ahead and invite some members already in this step, but you will also have a chance to do it afterwards. So I'm going to do this afterwards. This is the step where you basically select those questions that your team is going to be asked. There are some predefined templates that we've set up. I think there is even that one, which is customer client satisfaction, that has been set up for initially for road trippers who have been using it. So let's select that one, or you can as well just set up your own questions and add more, but I'm going to go with this one. And continue. And this is the last step, basically, where you select your time zone. And this is important because depending on the time zone, you will be receiving notifications about the questions that you need to answer. And you can also set up schedule for your questions here, but I'm going to do this later. So that I can show it to you how it looks like when you're already in the project. Okay, so you're basically all set up now. So what you will see here is your dashboard, which will represent some information. Well, obviously there is no information to be reflecting on right now, so it's pretty much all empty. But other than, like, when you will actually have some information, you will be able to see the activity graph of how your team has actually been answering. And since there are no scheduled questions, by the way, they're not reflected here. But I think I'm going to show it to you later on an example of the team which already has some data. So this is one of the most important tabs. It's surveys and questions. This is where all of them are actually being set up. So what it shows is it has your survey and the questions within the survey. So what you can do is you can either switch this survey on or off. Basically, when it's off, it's not going to be sent out to anyone. You can edit it, delete it, and what is important, yeah, you can schedule when your team is going to be receiving those questions. So let's do that now. So probably it would be a good start to have maybe 2 questions sent out to your team, to your clients. Well, but this is just my recommendation. You can start with as much as you would like to. However, I would just recommend not to start too intensively because some people may just get overwhelmed by getting too much notifications and being asked too frequently. So you do want to start gentle, and then you can build up as they're getting more and more used to it. So what you do basically is, well, let's say which kind of questions we have. So how do you feel about the quality of communication between you and the company? So you would normally like to schedule this one maybe after demo or after the sprint was over, so that you can see and you can actually compare how does your client feel compared to how does your team feel about the sprint that has just passed. So let's say you have a sprint, I don't know, demo and retrospective on Thursdays. So you would like to schedule it right. So you have it, let's say, on Thursdays at 12. So you would like to have this one almost right after it. So you'll have it at like 2 o'clock. So yeah, you say it starts today, and yeah, okay, it starts at that time, or you can select other time when it starts. AM, PM, repeats, as we have decided that it's going to be sent on a weekly basis. You basically say yes, send it every week, and send it on Thursdays at 9:30 a.m. Well, or other comfortable time. Yeah, and this is as easy as that. This has now been scheduled, so all of your team members are going to be receiving notifications for that during that time. So let's see what's next step. We've got members. So again, this is as easy as just adding an email address and sending an invite, and that's it. So once this team member has accepted an invite, you will be able to see them here. So Activity tab is supposed to show you the answers that has been coming through Niko Niko. And let me show you let me log out of here and show you a different team where you will actually be able to see some activity and some information on dashboards. Okay, so this is a Niko Niko team actually. Let me show you a different one. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. So what you basically will see here is you'll see the statistics for the last week. And it shows you how many questions have been answered, so how active basically your team members are. So this shows you a number, a percentage of, so it's basically a number of questions that have been scheduled compared to a number that have actually been answered. So this is the amount of Niko's overall that has been posted and an average mood. You can select different questions here and see how people have been responding to that. I don't think there are too many responses here though. You can see average response to question and the motion chart, which is basically just shows you a very rough summary. And let me show you activity feed as well, which I think is a very cool feature actually. So what it shows you all of the recent answers to your questions. Oh, my internet connection is really slow, sorry. So it basically shows you all of the answers from your team members and their Nikos and their comments. So what you can also do is you can comment on that. So basically, if your client has posted to you, "Oh, great work," and a happy smiley, you would like to encourage them posting and encourage sharing their feedback. So you might just say, if there's not much to say, you can just, I don't know, high five and let's say, so Ruslan says хорошо продвинулся. So let's say, oh yeah, you've made a great progress. Yeah, and so you can basically have a little dialogue here. So this is pretty much all of the essentials of the project. We, I, I would really like to hear back from you and see which kind of questions you have. Maybe you need to, to understand a bit more what kind of questions to ask, how to handle answers when you get them from the clients. And I will be really happy to walk you through all of that. This was just something a very rough summary to help you get set up. So I look forward to hearing back from all of you, to hear your questions, comments, your feedback on the product of Niko Niko and how to improve it. So yeah, and thank you, and have a great day, guys.